Vaginal leaking during or after sex. Yes, there are a lot of questions I've received on my DM where many women or many men are asking me, Nurse Malik, why is my vagina leaking during sexual intercourse? Do I have hole or what is the problem? So if that's why you're here, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. If you're just joining us, if you're just watching our video for the very first time, like our video and comment your question in that comment box. Why do you have a leaking vagina during sexual intercourse or after or immediately after sexual intercourse as a woman? You see, your vagina is a cleansing organ and an elastic organ. It is elastic, of which when a penis enters or penetrates into the vagina, it has the ability to elast, it has the ability to expand and accommodate the penis no matter the size. Yes. So being an elastic tissue, when it loses its elasticity, there are a lot of problems that can come with that loss in elasticity. So what are those causes that lead to the leaking, or what results to a leaking vagina? Number one is when you have a prolonged sexual intercourse. You as a woman, if you have sexual intercourse for more than the required time that is expected of you, the normal time for sexual intercourse lasts for about 5 to 7 minutes. So once it's prolonged, or once you have a prolonged sexual intercourse with your man, maybe you're under the influence of a drug or substances that prolong your sexual intercourse, it can bring about a leaky vagina. You see, your vagina becomes widened enough and it becomes leaking. So this is one of the causes. Then this will take us to the second one, which is when you have a prolapsed vagina. Yes, there are some women that their vagina has been prolapsed. The muscles that help to support the vaginal wall has been prolapsed or has broken down. So in a situation like this, or in a case like this, you have a leaky vagina during sexual intercourse or immediately after sexual intercourse. All those fluids that are supposed to get into traction, they begin to withdraw and they leak out of your vagina. So in the case of a prolapsed vagina, you can have a leaky vagina immediately after sexual intercourse. Then 3, when you have a vaginal trauma. Yes, there are a lot of trauma that can occur to your vagina, maybe physical trauma or trauma that we are aware or we are not. Usually you see women that engage in bicycle riding for a long time. It can cause trauma to the vagina. Or when you have deep penetration or you have rough sexual intercourse, it can cause you trauma to your vagina. So in case of a traumatic vagina, it can also result you to a leaky vagina. So don't be afraid when your vagina starts leaking or you start having a fluid coming out of your vagina during sexual intercourse. It can be as a result, maybe you have a previous history of a trauma to your vagina. Then this will take us to the number 4, which is hormonal changes. When you have a hormonal changes as a woman, it can also bring about a leaky vagina because your hormones are the one that helps to maintain the surroundings of your vagina. So when these hormones are imbalanced in a certain period of yours, maybe during menstrual period or during pregnancy or during menopause or during breastfeeding as a woman, these hormone changes or these hormonal imbalances can result to changes in the fluid or changes in the vulva or in your vagina and brings about or increase your risk of having a leaky vagina. So imbalances in your hormone can result to that as well. Then number 5 thing that can also cause you a leaky vagina is aging. As you age in life, your vagina also loses its elasticity. Vagina is an elastic connective tissue that expands to accommodate the penis during penetration and relaxes. So continuous penetration of the penis inside the vagina for years or for many years can make it lose its elasticity. And once the elasticity is gone, you're going to have a leaking vagina. So this is another reason. And when you have a childbirth too, vaginal birth, precisely vaginal delivery, you see many women that have 1, 2, 3 vaginal delivery, they are at risk of having a leaky vagina because the vagina they also loses its elasticity during the passage of the baby through the birth canal. It's that a lot of pressure that is being exerted on the vagina can make it lose its elasticity. So when you have a multiple vaginal delivery, you can have a loss in the elasticity of your vagina and cause you a leaky vagina in sexual intercourse. See, that is why it is very good for women who have done CS all their life. They have a very sweet and a very elastic vagina, and they can have and enjoy their sexual intercourse for a long period of time without any complaint of a leaky vagina. And last but not the least is when you have an inadequate pelvic floor. A pelvic floor is supposed to support your vagina. So if it's inadequate, or if it is not enough, or it loses its own elasticity, because your pelvic floor is also made up of muscles that elast. So that is why it is very good for you as a woman that you engage in a Kegel exercise. It will help you to maintain your pelvic floor and help to strengthen the pelvic muscles, because your pelvic floor is also contain muscles, and when you engage in this Kegel exercise, it is going to help you support this organ in your pelvic cavity, which includes your vagina as well. So I will advise you with a Kegel exercise as a woman. I recommend it for you. Make sure you practice Kegel exercise more often, and you will see the changes, and this will also help you from having a leaky vagina during or immediately after sexual intercourse. So we'll meet again in our next video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like our video, and don't forget to share our videos to others.